Hi, this is Cheryl, and I know I did an Evergreen before, but that was a three-dimensional version. I'm going to do a small one, and these are special scissors that you use for cutting out patterns. They're called foiling shears, and they have a groove in. They have two blades that cuts out a little groove out the center, which allows for the size of the foiling that goes in between the two pieces. Anyway, this is a small little tree, and I thought it was cute, and I thought I'd share it with you anyway. So it's a little pattern. Tree's got to be like tops 4 inches tall. It's very cute and small and very perfect for a beginner to do. I have the same glass. It's a dark green textured glass, and I flip my pattern over to mark the other side of the glass, which is the side that I would cut it on. So I'm marking it with a silver Sharpie. And of course this pattern is, you could do the pattern either way. It's just the practice of whenever you've got to cut from the back side of the glass, you flip your pattern pieces over, so you might as well keep that routine. So when you do have to do it, you won't forget and do it the wrong way. So anyway, I've got my pieces all marked out, and now we're going to cut them out. I'm using my little nippers to cut the little corners off of the edges. So I'm cutting oil and my glass cutter, which doesn't cut glass, by the way, it just scores it. Trimming up my piece, and that's the tiniest piece, the hardest piece to do. So glass likes to cut in a straight line. I used my running pliers to break the score line again. And my Grozer pliers for trimming off the little pieces at the ends. So you want to try and cut off as much as you can to eliminate your marking lines. And lining up my center line of my running shears to my score line. Nipping off all the little corner pieces, trimming it down to my marked line, making sure they fit. And that's my little tree. So like I said, it's so cute. Anyway, you could combine these with the 3D versions that I did on the other video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link up at the top for you so you could see the 3D version. It's bigger, it's got more layers, and a little more detail on it than this one. This is just a simple little evergreen. You can mix them up and fill your window with evergreens for the winter. This pattern and my other patterns are on my website, artbycherylann.com. If you're interested, they were only a couple dollars. So if you want the patterns, they're there for you to download. I'm using my grinder to smooth out the edges and to take away any burrs, and the grinder also sands the edges of the glass so the foil will adhere to it better. Now I'm using some Pebeo Vitrea glass paint, and I'm painting on some snow, and that goes in the oven for 40 minutes at 350. So you have to let your paint cure. You let it dry first, and then you put it in the cold oven, and you heat the oven to 350, and you leave it in for 40 minutes. And I always just prop the oven open and just let the glass cool down on its own. So here I am foiling the piece with 7/30 seconds copper foil tape and smoothing out the tape, burnishing the tape to the glass with wood stick, wood clay tool. You can use anything really, pencil, plastic Sharpie, just to smooth. You need to burnish it to the glass. So real quickly we get the foiling done, and this is a super quick video showing you the stained glass process. And again, this is a super easy little pattern for someone who's starting out in glass work, and it's perfect for the winter months. And we're expecting snow again this week. So it's just an adorable little tree to hang in your window. Now we flux the copper tape to clean it. And we use a 60/40 solder and just tack it in place in a couple spots. And to go to town tinning the edges. Just putting a light coat of solder all the way around. Careful, it's hot. And doing the same with the back side. Don't worry about the solder that gets on the glass. It comes right off. Now we want to do our edges. You need to hold your edges horizontal and use the gravity to make sure your solder doesn't go rolling off on you. And you want to get a nice smooth edge. Now we want to put on our little tinned jump ring, putting some flux on, tacking it on there. And I use something to support it so that when I heat up the other side, it doesn't fall on me. Make sure it's on there good and strong, because that's what hangs your piece. And there you have it, my little evergreen. You can see it better on the white paper. Actually, I put it on some paper towel so you can see it better. There it is in the light. It is winter, so it's hard. We have no sun to catch the sun with right now. Anyway, happy winter. Share, like, and subscribe. And there you have it, my little evergreen. Mix them up. They look great in the window. Thanks.